All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, my people, there's been a lot of reactions as the APC Bola Ahmed Tinubu campaign team lambast Professor Banji Akintoye. This is strong. Well, meanwhile, my people, remember Yoruba Nation, no going back, and exactly what it is. All right, my people, onto this one earlier. The leader of Yoruba Nation self-determination struggle, Professor Banji Akintoye, warned Bola Tinubu against deceiving the Yoruba and then to stop blackmailing him. He alleged that Tinubu was using an interview Akintoye granted to a newspaper to blackmail him. Nothing, the APC candidate is only after his personal interest. In reaction, Tinubu's campaign team urged Akintoye to concentrate on his old age and then not plunged the Yoruba nation into crisis. The presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has reacted to a statement credited to Professor Banji Akintoye, in which his group threatened to pull southwest Nigeria from Nigeria. Meanwhile, Tinubu on Wednesday, October 27th, in a statement signed by Bayo Onanuga, Director Media and Publicity, Tinubu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, urged Professor Akintoye to tread softly and not plunge the people into crisis. The former governor of Lagos State urged Akintoye to concentrate on his old age while nothing. Akintoye's group does not represent the Yoruba race. Tinubu knocked the leader of the Yoruba Nation group, Ilana Omo Odua, Professor Akintoye, for again threatening to pull the Yoruba Nation out of Nigeria. Well, according to Tinubu, since there has been no referendum in Yoruba land about whether to stay in Nigeria or not, and no such referendum has been held in any part of Nigeria, it is then appropriate to assume that this group idea is basically Akintoye and his group's sole idea. The APC standard bearer also berated Professor Akintoye for saying he was seeking to be president of Nigeria for his personal interest alone, describing the statement as malicious and unwarranted. All right, and then Onanuga noted that most of the issues on the structure of our federalism raised in Professor Akintoye's statement have been sufficiently addressed in Asiwaju's action plan with his promise to address some of the problems plaguing our federalism and then the will to make the state to be more viable as federating unit by developing more powers to them. Yes, so all right, my people, we are back on to this one again. Well, the truth of the matter is everyone actually understands what is going on in the country. As we speak right now, majority of people already know that this country, the level to which this country is right now, not been anything behind Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Meaning Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the one that put us into this mess. So I think that one has been taken. And then apart from that, no, according to the information that we have gathered, it was gathered that the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's team had said it categorically that no Yoruba person want to leave Nigeria. That is Professor Akintoye that is just creating and forming that. Meaning Professor Banji Akintoye and his group are the ones forcing the people. And then, according to what they have said, they said, but Professor Akintoye want to cause trouble in the country. Well, right now, I think we don't need the Susia to tell us what exactly the truth is, of which the truth had been that the Yoruba people are actually tired, and they have said it themselves. Or is it the situation to which nobody can live a fulfilled life we want to talk about, or the situation whereby you cannot sleep with your two eyes closed in a day without you thinking of they might come o, wọ́n lè gbẹ̀ǹkùlé wọlé o, wọ́n lè gbójú window wọlé o, like they might come and kidnap. And then everyone understands that as far as Nigeria is concerned, majority of people are not a party to that. That is people who actually know what is happening. Okay, let's take for instance this woman that her daughters were just kidnapped along Lagos Ibadan Expressway. They were kidnapped going to Ibadan for a birthday party. And then at the end of it all, they demanded for 20 million naira, meaning 10 million naira each. Two girls, two ladies. Now, do you think that kind of woman who her daughter had been kidnapped will now say one Nigeria should continue, or there is one Nigeria? I know capital, it will be capital no. Definitely nobody will want to say let's go with one Nigeria. But right now, what I have come to understand is that most of all these people that are like supporting the APC party is just simply because of what they will definitely gain. Selfish interest, in fact, is the order of the day when it comes to people who are supporting politicians, not to talk of the APC party. Now they are like, the people are not complaining that there's nothing like they are not even thinking of Yoruba nation, but it's Professor Akintoye and his groups that were forcing them. Well, as it stands right now, majority of people had reacted to this, and majority of these people are like, we are not forcing anybody. We are telling you our minds. That's what we want, because we can no longer continue in this mess. And they look at the people that their loved ones had died simply because of this regime, simply because of this same country, Nigeria. Do you think those set of people will now be clapping, and then they will want the country to continue, or they will support one Nigeria? No, never. Nobody will actually do a thing like that. And so this one is just to let this set of people understand that the Yoruba nation agitators, they are not just few of the people, but they are the majority of the Yoruba people. Maybe they will understand it in that manner, because nobody is happy with the way the country is being run, and that everybody right now want to go his or our separate ways. And exactly what we are seeing, exactly what is happening. So I don't see any reason why somebody will not come out to say the Yoruba people are not saying they want to go, that somebody like Professor Akintoye is the one forcing them. Nobody can force anybody, any matured person. No one, you can never force them. Well, maybe they are thinking that, oh, what about the set of people that have been shouting a Milocon with them? Well, as in onto that matter, some set of people definitely have been shouting, yes, Emilocon supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And then that now takes me, each time I hear things like this, I will always try to, refer back to Professor Banji Akintoye, a great man, a great professor, a very learned man. He said something. He said, if any party gives you money bribe you to vote. My brother, according to Professor Akintoye, he says, collect that money and do not vote. He said, do you know the reason why you need to collect the money? Simply because you are youth. One, you need the money to survive. Two, then thirdly, that same money you are spending is your money. You can imagine. That is still your money, so you are free to spend it, but don't vote. So what are we trying to say right now is that if some set of people are like, oh, these people are chanting Emilio Canada, my brother, my sister, majority of them are just there to spend the money. But simply because of the money, that's why majority of them are there. So I think that settles that part, that some set of Yorubas are saying Emilio Can. Well, in a nutshell, what are we trying to say? What are we talking about? The fact remains that Yoruba nation, they are multitude of people. Yoruba agitators are multitude of people. And then as it stands, the Yoruba nation agitators and the Yoruba people in general are of the opinion that Yoruba nation is the only way, no going back. All right, my people, and exactly what it is on to this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.